holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
So-called holy man who can heal with magic. I wonder if he might be one of the sorcerers Meister Siva wants me to find.
To march against the ancient empire!
Not in any mood to talk.
history. You dare strike me? Step back at once. History will remember you friends with more venom than even a black ring. History? History is written by victors. Do not doubt our divine order. I'll show you. No old boys are no match for Manchester's. Take that. Do not doubt our divine order will move. I'll show you. No match for Manchester's. Take that. History will remember you. That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double. You too, Julian. Show 'em how it's done, man. Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double. has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination. ancient empire!
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
We wait, we wonder and wonder. I lost. May heaven usher us against all the odds.
This is going nowhere.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. Yet, a valiant warrior against the void.
You're good with the magicians.
Taken too early, all who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? Against all odds.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the voice. Taken to her, all hope destroyed. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Keep your eyes peeled, could you? Ramos the Wanderer promised he'd be here.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that.
The drink has barely any effect on you, bar a coldness in your ribcage and a wetness in your seat.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you.
Bottoms up. Cheers to you, me, and
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another. What do you mean? Ah, fat lot of good that'd do me around here. All the dwarfries can't seem to catch a break in these parts. So, to the dwarves. Ah, down the old house. Oh, reckon that was. Reckon that was. Reckon a one too many.
Wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
Ah, finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
Oh, pity. I've been trying to get a little something to eat all day. But the giggleheads who run this establishment don't seem to be willing to provide a fellow with his fair portion.
After all I've been through, too.
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly. His lip trembles dramatically.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void beasts. I told him we ought not to travel in the hills, but would he listen? No. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds. And the waiter won't even bring me any stew.
Killed by sorcerers, a most vile.
Ah, then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes,
Perhaps this awful business might soon be behind me. Tell me, how are you with, well, Voidwoken? Ah, terrific news. Then what I ask will be little more than a trifling. My mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a Voidwoken. It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'll do anything to get them back. Very, very well, that's how. That cargo is worth more than a pretty penny, and I'll owe its retrieval to you and you alone. Now, give me your map. I'll show you just where to look. I doubt those beasts out there have any use of such a cargo. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day. Good luck.
Wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
She nods an uninterested greeting.
Here for the fight? This is a tavern. People are drinking. Eventually there'll be a fight. You planning on starting one? Well, I look forward to beating the shite out of you then. Bye now. Till later.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
She looks at you. She looks at your hand. She looks back at you. Either the human is an imbecile, or that's not the correct response. The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the glass on the counter and...
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. You and my Niles would get along. Nice to see an unfamiliar face. What brings you to Driftwood, darling? Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. A deviant? But what do you mean? Tell me what you saw.
Prudence takes up a clean glass and starts to polish it with her rag, rubbing at invisible water spots with zeal.
Told him the Divine punished him for that nonsense if he kept it up. Told him and told him and told him till he couldn't see straight. I should have told him so hard he'd never get back up.
She turns away from you and continues polishing the glass, eyes darting quickly.
Nothing. Not for you. The cook acknowledges you with a small bow.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Ah, the stew. It's much in demand. You should speak to Loverick if you want some.
I've spotted something. This ring, it bears the Magister's seal, and there's blood on it.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this. Sharp knives, boiling liquids, short tempers. Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist.
She grabs the ring and glares at you, like a rattlesnake observing its next live.
You should have just kept out of this.
She gives you a defiant look.
Magisters are a blight. They deserve worse than the death I gave them.
I wouldn't taint the earth with their carcasses. Better that they vanish into unsuspecting stomachs. I don't want to be lauded. If word spreads of what I've done, the Magisters will swarm all over me in an instant. I oughtn't to trust you. It's a foolish risk. But something tells me you won't betray me. Don't prove me wrong, though, or you'll regret it. Now go.
Hey, up! If it ain't the beast, man! Can't believe you found Driftwood. How do you smell the ale over all that rotten fish? Get it?
The unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem...
Hey, shh, keep it low. I don't need Magisters crawling up my backside after I just emptied it out.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. You bet. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Now go on down. Effie's Emporium's your back for sure. You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
This town is poor, but this room is
The bell rings are warning that the tide is on the turn.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass. The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad. I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive me mad. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't believe it's a shame it is.
An absolute shame.
Oh no, can you believe it? The divine son slaughtered like a supper lamb.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick in the void working on me.
You said it, Hilka. You're a true patriot.
my lord, quite so. The atmosphere in here is...
Got a person you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm thinking you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain.
Lucky find.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
What on earth is that noise?
That would be my stomach, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
Absolutely
You
not.
got that right, Hilka.
Coffers, man.
You got that
Coffers,
right.
they're to be guarded day and night.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander.
One night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Better watch yourself, lad. Got greedy eyes on you. Sets me on edge.
Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see. Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir? Ah, so it's dear Prudence who's responsible for our confusion. Odd. She's usually as strict as a taxman. Still, no harm done, I suppose. I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service. Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my cloak would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am traveling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon, a celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile as mine should miss. I go because it is every citizen's duty, our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray for Lucian's divine resurrection. That said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx positively overflows with pilgrims during the festival, pilgrims and their purses. As a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year. Of course they are, as good bodyguards should be. I'm a wealthy man, as you noticed, and wealthy men need protection, especially if they accompany their wealth. The merchant's burden, you see. He must escort his merchandise, always. Music to my ears. A happy accident after all, you're barging into my room. If there's anything else you need, know you're always welcome.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Doesn't this room strike you as eerie? There's a chill in the air, a deeper darkness in the shadows. But, of course, I should hold my tongue and stand guard.
I am Baron Levere. I am Baron Levere, not he. Not he. I am Baron Levere. No, an impostor is he. A lone wolf in my own sheep's clothing. Bejeweled is he with a false name. Draped is his back with a false mantle. Bedecked are his cheeks with a false beard. Murderer, thief, Imposter! I am Baron Levere! A rival's revenge? Another merchant's madness? Oh, the fever of gold is reason's bane. But it matters no longer what drove them to daggers. It matters who drove them into my flesh. You who hears the laments of the dead, avenge me. Kill the false Baron. Give me back my name. Please. Avenge me.
It seems less lush somehow.
It's as lush as it's always been. Now train your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
Yes, my lord.
Ah, looking for another trade? Ah, looking... Well, bugger me with a bull's horn. Although, met with his spirit, you say. My. Who's the little mouse that comes a-sniffing out the wolf? Could he be a god-woken? Money. The very reason every lone wolf in the land is looking to sink its teeth into your flesh. His name wouldn't mean anything to you. He's beyond your ken and your claws. You, however, are not beyond mine. You're about to make me very, very rich, little mouse. Richer even than butchered old Baran, whose dead appearance I'm keeping alive. Speaking of keeping up appearances, you men, stand by your master. This ruffian has come to rob me.
your maker.
The imposter is dead. You who suck as the... I'm Baron Levere. In the...
Go on, sun's out. Better watch yourself.
Here now. When what...
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Ah, looking well, but although met with his spirit, you say, my money. The very reason every lone wolf in his name, your you men!
find.
The imposter is dead. You who suckers the souls of the dead. I am Baron.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You've got a pick who you can trust.
You've got that right, Hilda.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
You can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night
You
with
can't
a
be too
lizard?
careful, you know. If
Then
they can
you're
get
an
Alexander,
idiot.
they won't get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilda.
Curiosity kills the cat, gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You've got a pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilda. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it
You
sent
can't be
to
too
Fort Joy.
careful, you know. If they can get Alexander, they won't get any of us.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one
Right
night
about
with a
that.
lizard?
Right as rain, Hilda.
Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You've got a pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilda.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You curse as the knife lances a wet pop. You move to help, and you are... Work, work, work. That's all. A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum.
willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard, then you're an idiot.
From the dark, you stare at Wood Creek. You hear... You twist your head around. Wendy... You're stumbling away from the clearing, but the sky is all... collared by Magister's warm red wine. Eloisa was the pretty... You stride past the... He offers only a... After all.
Fort Joy for one night with a lizard, then you're an idiot.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you came, but your friends will have to leave.
She turns her back on you and waits for your companions to leave.
Come on, let's keep moving. Well, I think I should focus on getting this demon out of my head. And of course, I think you should help me. And if we pick up a few new source tricks along the way, so be it. What's up, Chief? Ooh, double the fun. Maybe he can teach us a thing or two while he's digging up that demon. What, this old gaggle of weirdos? Oh, she's all right. A lot of bark, but I think she really cares about what we're doing. Better that than a sweetheart who'd sooner watch you walk off a cliff than shout, "Look out!" My kind of salty old crank. She certainly seems to want to help us. You don't get many of those in life. I've learned to appreciate them where I find them. I don't know about home, but I do sort of miss the gang I travel with now and then. Crawler, Madcap, Papa Joris for sure. Musicians mostly. We all had our own stories, our own troubles, but when we were together and the music was with us, it was like none of that mattered at all. When you have people like that around you, you know, a family, even rain feels like sunshine.
Not much of a landlubber, but sometimes I get no choice in the matter. Besides, there's business to take care of. Well, the way I see it, we're supposed to learn the ways of Source from these teacher people. It's like going to school. Someone learns us a lesson, and then there's a test.
Beast grumbles.
I don't like tests.
I'd also appreciate it if we dealt with this Lohar fella. He's the key to unlocking this mess Justinia's made.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation. In the meantime, though, let us continue our search for Bramos. He knows things I must know.
He sighs, rather dramatically.
Oh, perhaps that's because I don't quite enjoy broaching the subject. If I must, the long and short of it is that I was banished because I was found in bed with a demon. Because I invited her in, of course, how else? You clearly have a hard time understanding all this, so let me paint you a picture. I am a prince of the House of War. There are others with that title, but none of them are the Red Prince, the jewel in the crown of the Empire. I lived in the Forbidden City, a vast complex of palaces that houses the royal family and its servants. No others are allowed to enter it. As for myself, I was never allowed out. That is the price I paid for my genius. I was too valuable to be exposed to the dangers of the outside world. All the wars I won, and I won them all, of course, I won from the comfort of sofas. Bring me information, and I will deduct, then instruct. From amid the ultimate opulence of my quarters, I expanded and very much ruled the Empire. I had it all. And frankly, I got bored. Exactly. I did not suffer the boredom of some spoiled brat. Mine was the absolute absence of challenge. the longing not simply to watch the horizon, but to journey towards it. If I could not experience the joys of the world beyond, I had to bring the world to me. Miraculous what a sorcerer can do with a little arcane lore. I summoned demons, the most dangerous game in the world. But they knew they met their match in me, and so we conversed. We drank wine, we played chess. Converse with demons, and you learn of the shadows behind creation. Drink wine with them, and you have visions of worlds beyond worlds. Play chess, and you know that one wrong move is certain death. My mind rejoiced. Now for the body, I reasoned, so with a certain succubus I spent nights that would surpass your understanding. So you do comprehend. I spent a whole year in the company of demons, every night atop the white library tower of my palace. It was my great study of existence. It was my supreme joy, even if...
He gives you a long, respectful look.
How unexpectedly shrewd you are. What happened next was simply unforeseen. One moonless night, the succubus that was my lover turned to me, fangs exposed. But I could tell from the glint in her eyes she wasn't bent on our usual fang play. There was no light in that glint. It was the darkness of the void, the wet darkness of spilt blood. And in short, I was afraid. I tried to move away, but it was too late. She was upon me. She had done it. She had outmaneuvered the Red Prince. Finally, I was vanquished. How witty. Perhaps if I had a moustache to twirl, but... No, you can rest assured I'm quite unique. Of course, there's... No, but never mind that now. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the succubus. She went for my neck, quick as a charging cobra, but then suddenly it's as if time ground to a halt. Something deep inside me welled up, a power I never knew I had. She simply froze under my stare. Then she screamed. A scream so abhorrent its ripples caused birds to fall dead from the sky. People covered their ears in vain as they went insane. The Imperial Guard forced itself into my chambers and found me with the succubus still on top of me. I believe the phrase is caught red-handed. At first, I admit it was all rather tiring. I was, after all, marched out of my own empire, and I've been hounded by the odd assassin ever since. After that came the indignity of the collar and incarceration. But ever since we decided to be so bold as to bid our farewell to Fort Joy by any means, it's all been rather fun. Oh, I could complain about the food and the lodgings and the sheer barbarity of the common folk. But in truth, all of that fits within the larger frame that is adventure. Adventure is precisely what my life was missing. I told you earlier I could tell you tales about what it was like to be a prince of the house. Tales that would last us 1,000 nights. That is true. But I'd much rather speak of the tale we are shaping now. Yes, as long as that road eventually leads all the way back to my throne, that is.
A lizard, tall and beautiful.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to... water my flowers? I've been so lonely since my man went away to fight the coming war. I need someone to take care of me. You're so masculine, darling. Won't you take care of me? Come on over here, big boy, and I'll tell you...
She bats her eyelashes.
...what I'm thinking.
She sighs.
Not in the mood for games? Me neither. So what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem?
She comes to you, drapes her arms around your neck, lays her head upon your shoulders.
Take me.
She takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, she reaches for your face and discovers your truth. You are not living, nor dead. She pauses. She smiles.
Oh my. You're undead. Darling, why didn't you say?
Her world explodes in pleasure.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hells, an undead. Again, Zara? Really?
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Bonebag. We're killing you and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
You've got to pick him.
Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets a sense of Fort Joy.
A lizard. A lizard.
I'm so glad.
She turns her.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Mother, I have no words for that.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
A lizard.
I'm so glad you've come. I've been so lonely since my man. Come on over.
She back.
What I'm thinking.
She takes a.
I like a fellow who knows what.
She comes.
Take me.
She takes you.
Oh my.
Her world in bliss.
Good morning, lovebirds.
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Burnback. We're...
A lizard.
I'm so glad you've come. I've been so... Come on over here.
She backs.
What I'm thinking.
She takes a...
I like a fellow who... All right,
She closes her eyes as she finds the rhythm of the song. You realize you hear the music too. It floods, moving. Her face is...
Darling, you're... Honey, I should be paying you.
Her world in bliss.
Good morning, lovebirds. Good morning.
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone.
Listen, Burnback.
I'll yield to none.
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again? Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in pleasure. She sleeps deeply, her breathing soft.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
is mine!
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
He gives you a nervous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
His eyes widen. His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, even ashamed, but he's relieved.
Oh, thank the gods. They had me over a barrel. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
He contrives to look even more pitiful. But then a grin breaks across his face.
Oh, hell, I can't keep a straight face. You're right, there's no young'un. It's an easy way to make a little extra money. But no harm done, eh? Admit it, you had a good time. Lift a finger towards me, and this whole room will rise to my defense.
You let your disguise slip for the briefest of moments, revealing a glimpse of the bone underneath, and smile.
What the hell are you?
I'm ready! A most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the boy. Who gains the title Most Divine? We wait, we wonder, seeing time against all odds. I'm telling you, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to be scared of.
Would the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny?
Damn right. You got a right to live, don't I? Throw 'em in a hole for all I care. It's the greater good.
It bit you on the arse.
Got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that.
Dwarf and an elf is a dwelf.
Got a customer, Loverick. Where's that shiver slave?
The cook nods.
Remember what I...
She doesn't lift it.
My career is at stake.
Magister's dropping left and...
Glad to see you well. Anything more?
Against the ancient empire!
Until later.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't...
War's a brewing special price. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
Cold stealing.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as
The carved figure, your touch.
never forget it.
Hello, mister.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird. We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. Cool. How did you know that?
Mister, have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
What they don't know can't hurt them. Don't tell them.
Kids are resilient. Tell them the truth.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too. After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
You're cold. So where's Joe? It's okay to say you don't know. You don't have to make stuff up.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thank you, mister. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mister.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
Here I still am. Yes? Have you anything to report?
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it. You be careful now. What's under there smells real bad. It smells evil.
Driftwood Fishworks.
I don't care if we tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You can't just charge it here. You've been warned, Barnes. Now get out of my sight.
The Magister turns, and his eyes fall on you.
There's a sorcerer somewhere in this worm-ridden dump. Have you seen him? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel of books. Lucian's teeth. Where is that runt hiding? If you see anything suspicious, anything at all, report it immediately. Do you understand? He's a sorcerer dressed as a tinkerer. Our brothers started vanishing as soon as the tramp arrived in town. He fled into this stinking shed, but we'll find him again. We'll have our justice.
The Magister looks at you for a long, hard moment. He seems...
We have all the evidence we need. There will be no court of appeal for this sorcerer. Now, I've got a coward to catch. Excuse me.
If any of you see
Bugger
so
off,
much
I'm busy.
place, you tell the
Chris
magistrate.
is still the favourite.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his knife.
Fascinating. Most fascinating. Oh my... what do you want?
With a small grin, the dwarf glances between you and his handiwork and shrugs.
Indeed I am. They can close our schools, but they can't take away what I've been taught. Besides, there's still so much to learn. Plenty. These tainted fish are causing a lot of hardship. If I can understand what's happening to them, perhaps there'll be a way to reverse the effects. Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish, firsthand, if you understand me. Do as I ask, and you'll be amply rewarded, I guarantee you. Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish to learn more about. Care to choose?
The fish instantly churns your insides. Everything turns blue. A sudden vivid sensation of floating in darkness as the dwarf suddenly drifts back.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots.
Doesn't look like you didn't feel a thing, which is interesting enough by itself. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
The dwarf puffs up his chest.
The fish is indeed malignant. Humans are affected by it in the same manner as other species. Thank you, but no. I can only allow for 1 specimen per volunteer, or my findings could become flawed. The fish you ate is known as crimson bream, quite a fast, vicious breed. It's often used in the creation of ferocity mixtures. But those use regular specimens, not this kind. Who is to say what might happen if you brewed a ferocity mixture with a crimson bream that's been touched by the void itself? The effects could be quite potent. Seek out somewhere that peddles ferocity herb mixes, but make an addition. One of these, unique breams. So, now my work must continue.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters.
Keep pestering me and I'll
And you can get back to
Chris
work.
is still the favourite.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He tries to ignore your presence, fails. He sighs.
See here, I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with magisters, and our shipments to Arx are held up. Time is money. Don't waste my money. What do you want? If that's some kind of riddle, I ain't about to play along. Now, unless you've got something on your mind, a murderer or a sorcerer or some other species of miscreant, Whichever it is, it has nothing to do with me, except that it's stopping me shipping my fish into Arks. Now, please, when you've been in business as long as I have, you learn that there's a market for everything. You just have to find it. Or...
A dark shadow passes across his face.
sometimes it finds you. That's privileged information. I have a trade to protect. Do I? But you're right, you don't seem the type. The answer to your question is, unsurprisingly, a man in a house. A man in a house buys all the void-tainted fish I can send him.
That dark shadow crosses his face once more. He shivers.
Not that I've ever met the man. Not sure I want to, if I'm honest. Absolutely not. I don't give away sensitive information like that to anyone who just asks for it. And I don't keep it lying around, either. That really is enough now. I'm asking you to leave. Good day.
Still no Joe report. If you see any...
The dog sniffs the...
Something's wrong. I don't know, but there's something wrong. And be careful down there, mister.
The dwarf reaches it. The innards fall to the floor, landing in a pool of dark bile. You'd expect...
You see the nose on my face, don't you? I bloody know it smells, and I don't care as long as it sells. And sells it does. Somehow. But the boss has found a buyer for this lot. It's to be shipped off to Arks in the next wagon, if you'd believe it.
He runs his knife through another fish and fixes...
I'd say your guess is as good as mine. Except I got the sense not to ask any questions. Now why don't you march on? I ain't been paid to wag me chin.
The dwarf turns back to his work, slicing and disemboweling fish after fish. As the blood and black bile... Looking at the barrel, you see that someone has scrawled Black House on it in paint. You cast your eyes around to see that every barrel headed to Arks has the same inscription.
Here, leave them barrels alone. I told you to take a hike, so scram.
Behind the containers, the fish...
Please, you have to...
Behind the containers...
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad. I don't know what they're talking about. I've nothing to do with the missing Magisters. I'm just a tinkerer. I wouldn't hurt an imp. And now they want to execute me. Please, you have to help me. I have to get out. I have no idea. I only arrived in town a few days ago. I sold a few items to Grandmaster Kem in Arks and stopped off here on my way to Scythiel. I was just sitting in the tavern, minding my own business, and the Magister started screaming at me. I ran and, well...
You hear a quiet sob from the fish.
Why is this happening? I didn't do anything.
There's a moment of silence from within the barrel.
I may have been studying some new scrolls I bought. They might have been, well, they called for sauce. But that doesn't mean I had anything to do with the disappearances. I'm a tinkerer. I fix things for a living. I would never hurt anyone. I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen. But if you can get out of town, I can escape to Arks. Please,
I'll do anything. Just don't let them see me. Damn it, hurry up. I can feel the fish oozing everywhere. Okay. Go if you have to, but please be quick. If the Magisters even think that I'm here, well, we'll all be sorry. I have enough niter and brimstone to turn this factory into a crater. Please. I don't want to die. But if the Magisters find me, I won't let them take me. I won't. Okay. But please.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. This place stinks. But some of these barrels look interesting. Careful. I spotted a trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Dripping with liquid sauce, this barrel is sealed and marked with a cross. From the barrel you sense a familiar power. It thrums in your bones, in your soul. Nothing stirs in the dank and stinking basement, and yet you feel an imminent presence. Inside, you find not fish, but weapons. Powerful weapons. The kind of weapons the Magisters took from the hollow marshes.
I clean the chap. You out. Bane the undying, Bane the eternal traitor. Prepare yourself!
There were bad things. You don't smell very good either. Are you a bad thing? That's what a bad thing would say. You
The bad things under the sand are dead, I think. But you smell funny. You smell of bad things.
She crouches.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair of...
He must be somewhere else.
And? And? What news? And? What?
Justice!
And?
At last! I was sure I'd die in that wretched place. You have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found, gutted and salted. I can't just saunter away. Who knows what might be lurking in a place like this? But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town. Oh, of course. Here. This is the most powerful scroll that I have. And the one that caused all the trouble in the first place. Take it. I hope I never see its like again. Oh, of course. I mean, I'm not much of a sorcerer, but I have my connections. Hanag's a pretty powerful source master, incredible control of portals. I've never seen anyone bend space like she can. Last I heard, she was holed up in a house out in Paradise Downs, the farms to the north. There's more than a few magisters around those parts, though. She might still be there, might not. But I pity any red cloak that gets on her bad side. They must have belonged to one of their mission friends. They nearly lynched me then and there. They wouldn't listen when I tried to tell them that I got it from the cook. I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has Magister artifacts, she must be the one they're looking for.
He pauses for a long moment, his eyes lingering on your weapon.
I mean, okay. Look, if you want something else, go to Blood Moon Island. I'm not giving you a name. I'm not giving you anything. Whoever you find there, whatever you find, it's not on me. But if you really want a sorcerer, go to Blood Moon Island. And that's all I have to say about it. I swear, once I get to Ox, I'm going to have the bath of my life.
A fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new mouth halfway down my neck.
You see nothing.
I've gone and thrown my wedding ring in the water. I was casting a line and I cast me bloody wedding ring instead. Guess my fingers aren't as fat as they used to be. I could do that. I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, like as not, going in there will attract Voidwoken. All things equal, between an angry wife and Voidwoken, I'm leaning towards the wife. Just a hint, nothing that concerned a Magister, made me feel that little bit more confident in myself. Maybe it was all in my head, but I felt like the ring made me more attractive to the women. I wouldn't do the dirt or anything, but it's good for the ego. Keeps a wife on her toes too. I'm not asking you to risk your life on account of me and my marital woes, but if you fancy a...
What's this? I found something. Oh, Voidwoken! Seems our company is much desired.
to none.
To none.
I'm fading.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Prepare yourself. mine!
Yields to none. Hurts, doesn't it? Glory is mine.
horrified fisherman...
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something as far away from the water as I can go. Goat herd, high on a mountain. Spice trader in the deserts. Anything but this. If the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach. You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't. But I can't thank you enough.
His eyes narrow.
I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say. Here, take the last of my gold as a token of my thanks.
He slips the ring onto his finger, where it dangles loose.
I feel better already. Need to fatten myself up a bit again so I don't lose it a second time. Can't be relying on mercenaries like you to dig me out. Can't afford it.
With a new confidence in his stance, he gives you a casual salute, then turns back to his fishing.
Halt! The hounds smell sauce on you. Plenty of it, by the sound of them. Haven't got a collar for you. Damn it. I'm sorry, but I can't let you leave. Hounds, at the ready. Fine, fine. Do all the gallivanting you want. But if a hound goes snapping at your heels, I'm looking the other way.
That's off.
Careful out there.
North, Blood Moon Island. West, Reaper's Bluffs. South, Beach. East, Driftwood.